Greetings! Welcome to the Citadel of Regzar. Would you be interested in taking on some commissions?
Are there any easy jobs where we can earn loads of mora for just standing around? Oh, better yet, for just sitting around? That's the kind of task we're interested in now.
We don't currently have any commissions like that. However, I do have some relatively simple requests from residents that will pay several thousand mora.
Really? That's all? That isn't nearly enough for Paimon. Yeah, Effendi, are there any high-paying commissions available?
Ah, I see. Let me think. Spontamod recently initiated a research project on the ley lines and is looking for paid volunteers. There are several researchers in Spontamod who specialize in studying ley lines, so there is a great demand for ley lines data. Researchers often need to enter domains to investigate ley line disorders. They have been understaffed for some time, even after recruiting a good number of their own students. So, now they've turned to recruiting large numbers of volunteers. They offer substantial pay, but they also have strict requirements for the quality of the volunteers. Are you interested? Yes, let's walk through the recruitment process. First of all, are you proficient with one or more types of weapon? Very good. How's your understanding of elements? Are you capable of using elemental powers? All right, I'll put you down as the traveler, right? Okay, I've finished the registration. I'll be coordinating the necessary supplies and payments for volunteers later. You'll have to find Gafoor for more details about the job. However, he has an important visitor today, so I don't think he'll be in the academia. According to the standard protocol for receiving visitors, he will most likely bring the visitor to the Puspa Cafe. You can go there and talk to him when his time with the visitor has finished. He sounded like he was in quite the rush to recruit volunteers when he contacted me, but now he's showing a visitor around. Seriously, who could be so important?
Do you still remember what the coffee's like here?
Of course. How could I forget? It used to be my go-to drink here. Listen, Gafoor. I suppose I should call you Professor Gafoor now. We're old acquaintances, so how about we stop beating around the bush, First you wanted to catch up, and now the coffee. If you have something to say, just say it.
Oh, that's Gafoor! He's the one we're searching for. But he seems to be busy talking with someone else. Maybe we should wait for them to finish.
Oh, well, it's nothing really. It's just that ever since you left the academia, our original projects and plans have lost their backbone, so to speak. Cyrus is also disappointed. He's always valued you as a proud disciple. To be honest, it's a real shame that you left the academia, Lisa. With your wisdom and intellect, had you stayed in the academia, you would have become a Herbad by now.
Hold on. That's Lisa! The librarian Lisa! Our Lisa! Paimon heard that Lisa had studied at the academia before, but that was a long time ago. What's Lisa doing here now?
If I'm reading the situation right, you're reminiscing about the past to convince me to come back, aren't you?
Well, I heard that you're currently the librarian for the Knights of Favonius in Mondstadt. If you ask me, that's a tragic waste of your talents. Why waste your time and energy on something as trivial as taking care of a library? Your time is much more valuable than that. If you're willing to come back to the academia, I have plenty of projects for you to preside over right away. The Academia needs people right now, and some of these projects are quite important.
Yawn. So all this talk is to convince me to come back. I'm guessing Professor Cyrus doesn't know that you're talking to me about this.
As a matter of fact, he has long wanted you to come back and work at the Academia.
Is that so? You know, Professor Gafoor, it isn't a good idea to lie to people. Our teacher knows exactly why I left the Academia after only 2 years. He would never ask me to come back. Giving up my life in Mondstadt and returning to the Academia as a Spontamod researcher. The price of seeking wisdom is no longer something I'm willing to pay. So please, don't bother trying to get me to come back.
Wow! So Lisa used to be a Spontamod researcher? Paimon's never heard her mention it before.
Besides, taking care of a library is important work. I've never considered it a waste of my time. Wisdom is hidden in every corner of the world. Never underestimate wisdom, no matter how small it may appear. That's what our teacher always said. A good scholar wouldn't overlook the small details, Gafoor. I'm sorry. I'm still not used to calling you Professor. Nevertheless, the underlying meaning of what you just said is simply wrong. And there's one other detail you probably haven't noticed. 2 people have been eavesdropping on us for quite a while now. Is there anything we can help you two with?
Hello, Lisa!
Well, if it isn't you two. Long time no see, cutie. Paimon.
Excuse me, but what business do you two have here?
Well, actually, we're here to participate in a research project on ley lines for Spontamod. We just finished registering with Effendi.
A research project on ley lines? Oh, darling. You haven't joined the Academia, have you?
Right. Effendi told us a research project is looking for paid volunteers. That's what we came to see Gafoor about.
Paid volunteers? Gafoor, is the Academia really that understaffed? Or are there projects that insist on the use of outsiders?
No. The paid volunteers are for a conventional project to monitor the ley lines. All operations follow the prescribed safety protocols. We rely on a lot of manpower to collect the data. There's no way around it now. But if only you would agree to come back and preside over some matters, we wouldn't have to go through all this nonsense.
If memory serves me right, collecting ley lines data requires investigators to go deep into domains, which can be dangerous.
We've seen our fair share of combat since leaving Mondstadt. Exploring a domain is like a walk in the park to us.
It's been so long now. I can only imagine what wonderful stories you have to share.
So there's nothing to worry about.
Since you two are here to apply for the project, then please wait a moment while I talk to Lisa.
I'm sorry, Gafoor. My answer is still no.
Aren't you even a little bit interested?
I have never regretted my decision to leave the Academia. I don't think that will change in the future.
I thought after all this time you would have a different answer. But you're still as obstinate as ever, Lisa. You've made yourself clear. I'll only make a fool of myself if I keep insisting. In that case, I still have unfinished business to take care of, so I'll take my leave. See you at the Darshan reunion in a few days.
Yes. Don't worry. I'll be there on time.
As for you two, please come see me later in the Mautiima forest when you're free. We'll need your help with the volunteer work. Oh, and one last thing, Lisa.
Yes?
I wish you the best of luck in Mondstadt.
Thank you. Well then, cuties. Now that the recruiter is gone, we can sit down and have a good chat. Much has been happening within the academia, and Gafoor is paving the way for his future.
By the way, Lisa, what brought you to Sumeru? Are the Knights okay with you being gone?
Of course. Jean gave me an extended paid vacation. It's rare that I get any time off, so I thought to myself, why not go on a trip and relax a little? I don't know how much of our conversation you heard, but I studied in the Spantamad Darshan at the Academia for 2 years. But instead of staying at the Academia after graduation, I went back to Mondstadt to become the librarian for the Knights of Favonius.
So that's why you came to Sumeru, right? To walk around and meet with your old friends and teachers.
You'd like to know, wouldn't you? Well, I guess it wouldn't hurt if I told you. After all, it was ages ago. If anything, it all boils down to a difference in philosophy. When I first came to the Academia, Professor Cyrus really appreciated my work and invited me to participate in several major projects. But most of those projects ended in failure. To be honest, they went too far trying to achieve wisdom beyond mortal understanding, so failure was only to be expected. I didn't want any part of that lunacy, so I left. Anyway, now that I told you, make sure you keep it between us.
Sounds like you've experienced a lot.
I don't wish to return to the Academia, even if Professor Cyrus came to ask me personally. Rather than conducting experiments day and night, I'm much more suited for working hours that start after 10 a.m., with regular afternoon tea every day.
Oh, Lisa chose to be a librarian because she doesn't want to deal with hassles all the time.
I prefer to take things at my own pace when it comes to tiring tasks like a job. And besides, being able to take regular vacations is also really important. It's a pity I didn't even have time to visit that child in Gandharvaville yet. Gafoor found me just after I arrived in Sumeru. Speaking of which, what about you two? What brings my favorite cuties to Sumeru? I see. So you came to Sumeru in search of information on Lesser Lord Kusanali, the god of wisdom. The two of you have more pressing issues than entertaining a tourist like me. I wanted to walk around Sumeru with you, but now doesn't seem like the right time. What a pity. It's very rare for us to meet like this. Oh, then would you like to spend some time with me, darling? That would be wonderful. I plan to spend the next few days visiting around Sumeru City. At the end of my stay, I'll leave from Gandharvaville and return to Mondstadt via Liyue. Who knows? Perhaps we'll bump into each other again in Sumeru City or Gandharvaville. Come to think of it, there's something romantic about such a chance encounter like this. It's like icing on the cake for this little vacation of mine. If you see me around, be sure to come and say hello. Otherwise, I might start feeling lonely. I remember, you two agreed to meet Gafoor in Mount Te'ima Forest to talk about the ley lines research job. Feel free to leave if you want to go look for him. As for me, I think I'll spend a little more time at Puspa Cafe. I remember, you two agreed to meet Gafoor. Feel free to leave if you...
There you are. Looks like you two are ready. Very well. Let me inform you of some details. Spontamod has been involved with the ley lines for a long time, and it's imperative that their current is constantly monitored. This research project was also organized to help meet this demand. However, because abnormal fluctuations often occur in Sumeru domains, we must regularly send people deep into various domains to record the situation with the ley lines. Since it's often dangerous inside the domains, we've established a rule of only dispatching personnel with combat capabilities. It'll be your task to go into the domain and record any ley line anomalies. However, if you encounter any danger, please prioritize your safety. Well, those are all the necessary details. When you're ready, you may enter the domain.
Everybody stand back!
Clouds high. The birds call! Brace yourself! This is gonna hurt! As one with wind and cloud! Feel this ancient power! No time to... Shouldn't let your guard down. Coming to be!
There is no escape!
The wind knows me. Witness my great undertaking! Clouds high, the birds call!
I swear by my sword! Shine down!
Fallen leaves, adorn my night!
Inazuma shines eternal!
Stabilize! This is order!
is no escape!
Cry louder!
Illusion shattered! There is no escape!
I will have order! Wretched vermin!
Illusion shattered! Torn to oblivion!
Order guide you! Unsightly insects! Squall and fury! Ah!
Time for takeoff.
I'm going in!
Wind strike! As one with wind and cloud! Brace yourself! This is gonna hurt!
Teamwork is dreamwork!
Let's play!
Clouds high, the birds call!
Think you can get away?
Shine down! Barbados! Guide us!
Into the wind! As one with wind and cloud!
Time for takeoff. Let's fly!
Clouds high, the birds call!
Wind, hear me! Illusion shattered!
Brace yourself. Think you can get away?
Inazuma shines eternal!
As one with wind and cloud! Wind strike!
I swear by my sword!
Here we go. Yeah. Time for takeoff.
Clouds high, the birds call! Ginge knows me. I will have order.
Here comes the catch.
Surprise! Here you are. As one with wind and cloud. Order guide you. Stabilize.
Quietly now. Gotcha. Things are about to get dicey.
Time to go.
Everybody stand back!
Clouds high. The birds call. Wind strider. Shouldn't let your guard down.
I'm going in!
Fallen leaves. Adorn my night. Burst forth. Moments of birth. Brace yourself. This is gonna hurt.
Teamwork is dreamwork!
Clouds high. The birds call. Wind strike. Grip time. One with nature. Fallen leaves. Adorn my night. Shouldn't let your guard down. Brace yourself. This is gonna hurt.
Now you shall perish!
Clouds high. The birds call.
Wait, hear me!
here.
There is no escape! Inazuma shines eternal!
Scatter!
Teamwork is dreamwork! Torn to oblivion!
The process of elimination. Flicker.
I'm going in!
Wretched vermin! The wind rises. Time to go.
Think you can get away? Let's play!
Teamwork is dreamwork!
Fallen leaves, adorn my night! Into the wind.
Shine down!
Time for takeoff.
The wind knows it.
Everybody stand back!
Clouds high, the birds call, wind strike.
Inazuma shines eternal! There is no escape!
As one with wind and cloud.
Think you can get away? Here we go! Here comes the catch! Busted! Quietly now!
I swear by my sword!
Should replace my shoe. What you got?
Here you are.
Time for takeoff.
Game's up! Game's over!
Scatter. Done.
Process of elimination.
These are a dicey. Busted. Quietly now.
Think you can get away? Brace yourself.
Wind, hear me.
Defract!
Out of my sight.
Here comes the catch. Gotcha. Quietly now.
Yahoo!
This body belongs to ice and snow.
Scatter! Shouldn't let your guard down. Defract! Flicker. No escape.
Going in!
Brace yourself. This is gonna hurt. Scatter.
Teamwork is dreamwork!
We got
Your sins weigh upon your soul.
Time for takeoff. Brace yourselves.
Evil conquering. Here. Worthless. Worthless.
illusion shattered.
I'm going in!
Lament. Here. Worthless.
Now you shall perish.
Here we go! Teamwork is dreamwork! Let's...
Disappear.
Want a taste of my hammer?
Think you can get away?
Game's up. Fun's over. Gotcha. Quietly now.
Defract.
Ice my hammer.
Following orders.
Time for takeoff. Yahoo!
About to get dicey. Busted. Gotcha. I swear by my sword.
Think you can get away?
The process of elimination.
God!
Busted. Here comes the cash.
Defract. Flicker.
Everybody stand
with nature. Clouds hide. The birds call. The wind knows me.
That's close enough.
Into the wind. Scatter. Fallen leaves, adorn my night. One with nature.
Through me, justice is served. Guilty. Their penance is due.
The wind knows me. As one with wind and cloud.
I'm going in!
Right.
Shine down! Game's up! Fun's over. Quietly.
Unsightly insects. Squall and fury.
Gotcha! These are about to get done. Barbados! Guide us!
You're dead. Cry louder.
Illusion shattered! I swear by my sword! Quietly now. Gotcha! Here comes the catch.
That's far enough.
Your coming was foretold. Time to go. One with nature. Clouds high. The birds call. Shouldn't let your guard down. The eternal oasis at long last. Amateur mistake. Wind strike. Fallen leaves. Adorn my night.
There is no escape. Wind, hear me. Finally, some target practice.
That hurts.
Teamwork is dreamwork!
Clouds high. Birds call. Brace yourself. This is gonna hurt. Who's next?
Into the wind.
Fallen leaves. Adorn my...
I'm going in!
This! Witness my great undertaking!
Wind strike.
Shouldn't let your guard down.
Care for a dance.
Time to go.
One with nature.
One with wind and cloud.
Dance with it.
Burst forth. Moments of birth.
Rainforest is the best place to live. Don't worry, Lisa. I'm fine now.
I came here to visit an old friend, but I had no idea that she'd already become a trainee forest ranger.
It's nothing, really. I just wanted to help out Master Tainari.
Well then, it seems my little Kale has been making some new friends in Sumeru.
And I've been doing my best to learn how to read. Now I can even read some simple sentences. Master and everyone in Sumeru has taken good care of me, but I've never forgotten my friends in Mondstadt. I've actually been thinking about taking some time to go back for a visit. Miss Lisa, how's everyone doing? Well, I hope. What about Amber? And Jean? Oh, and Kaya!
Slow down, Kale. I'll tell you all about them. Sorry, darling. Seems I'll need some time here. I want to tell Kale about what's happening in Mondstadt.
Don't worry, Lisa. I'm fine now.
I came here to visit an old...
It's not...
Well, then.
And I've been doing my master and everyone in some... Miss Lisa, how's it...
Sorry, darling.
Bring me the booze. I still live this back in the day.
Thanks, but I'll pass.
Well, your perspective.
Illusion shattered! Game's up! Game's over! Busted!
Upon the gale.
Barbados, guide us.
The wind rises. Bow your head.
Things are about to get dicey. Quietly now. Gotcha. There is no escape. Busted. Game's up. Fun's over. I swear by my sword. Torn to oblivion. Are you here, slave? Everybody stand back!
Clouds high. The birds call.
Shine down!
Spring forth.
Teamwork is strength!
Fallen leaves, adorn my night! Unlucky today!
Let's light it up!
Clouds high, the birds call!
Everybody stand on! Now you shall perish! Illusion shattered!
Into the wind!
This body
Time to go! Solidify! The wind knows me.
Here comes the catch.
As one with wind and cloud! Your sins weigh upon your soul! That's close enough! You stand condemned! Guilty! You stand condemned! Clouds high, the birds call, wind strike!
Things are about to get dicey.
Gather! I will have order! Time to go! As one with wind and cloud! Through me, justice is served! Guilty! Wind strike!
Quietly now. Game's up. Fun's over. Time for takeoff. Wouldn't gliding be faster?
Behold!
Gotcha. Things are about to get dicey.
The wind rises. Know your place.
There is no escape. Here comes the catch. Think you can get away? Let's play.
Squall Fury. Bow your head.
One teeth and I hammer.
Another test subject.
Going in.
One with nature. Clouds high. The birds call. Scatter.
Test subject.
Following orders. The wind knows me.
I wasn't done.
Huh? Inazuma shines eternal!
Propagate! Wind Strider!
Teamwork is dreamwork!
One with wind and cloud! One with nature! Spring forth! Scatter! The wind knows me.
You want this one?
Fallen leaves, adorn my night!
Torn to oblivion! Let's light it up! Everybody! Winter, shall we venture?
Solidify! Order guide you!
One with nature!
Game's up! Time's over!
Clouds high, the birds call!
Busted! Gotcha! Things are about to get dicey.
One with wind and cloud! The wind knows me.
This is order! Gather!
Game's up! Time's over! Quietly now. Gotcha!
Wind Strider! Your sins weigh upon your soul!
Things are about to get dicey.
Propagate!
Game's up. Time's over.
The wind rises. Unsightly insects! Germinate! Time to go.
Time for takeoff. Teamwork is dreamwork!
Clouds high. The birds call! Following
Think you can get away? Everybody stand back!
Fallen leaves, adorn my night! Wind Strider!
Shine down!
Lucky today!
Time for takeoff. Teamwork is dreamwork! Illusion shattered! Here we go! Let's light it up!
It's fine.
Everybody stand!
Clouds high. The birds call.
Now you shall perish! Out of my sight! This body belongs to ice and snow.
Order guide you!
Busted! Here comes the catch.
Wind Strider. As one with wind and cloud.
Gotcha. Take it easy. Things are about to get dicey.
Clouds high. The birds come. Judgment is upon us. You stay condemned. Your penance is due. One with wind and cloud.
Quietly now. Gotcha. Game's up. Fun's over.